Well, good afternoon, people. How are you today, my friendly crafters? I hope you're having a wonderful day. And for those of you in Southern Ontario, I hope you're enjoying the heat. I imagine you're waiting for a break in the heat because I know I am, and it's coming Friday, thank goodness. Yeah, I like the heat. I love the summer, but this is just a little bit too hot for me. So I'm looking forward to it cooling down a little bit. Actually, you know what? If it was hot without the humidity, even that wouldn't be so bad. But it's just been a little too hot. Excuse me. I'm still getting over my cold. I have a touch of a cough, so if I cough throughout this, I do apologize. All right, so let me see what I have. Just a couple of little announcements. Celebration is still going strong. So again, for those of you who don't know what it is, for every $60 of an order that you place, you can pick one item from our celebration catalog for free. Who doesn't love free stuff, eh? Yeah. Okay. What else do I have? My Judy's paper. Oh boy. Judy's paper crafting community. I was way behind. I know. Hi, Jean. Hi, Rose. Hi, Sharon. I know, Jean, you posted who was the winner of sketch number 3. I do apologize. I had company at the cottage. I couldn't do anything. And then I got sick. And quite frankly, I just didn't care at that point. I was just concentrating on feeling better. So I have not done any cards. I have not even thought about it. I have not had the interest, the inclination, nothing until last night. So I'm a little bit behind. So Jean, unfortunately, you did not win. I just did the spin and Sue won. So sorry. Anyways, so it's time for another contest, and I will post that in the Judy's Paper Crafting community. So this one is going to be really easy. It's going to run until September 30th. So you've got a ton of time. And all you have to do is post a card, any card that you make, that the only stipulation is that it must be made with Stampin' Up product. Okay, so maximum of 5 cards, and we will have the draw at the end of September. So I really hope you guys participate in this, because right now I'm only getting participation from Sue and Jean, and it would be nice to have more people participate in this. Yes, Jean, Sue did have more cards than you. Yeah, she had 5, you only had 2. So yeah, so her name was everywhere on the wheel and yours was just a little bit. No, it does not have to be current product. I'm going to just throw it all out this time. As long as it's Stampin' Up, whether it's current or previous, doesn't matter. Current would be better. I would prefer current, but I'm not going to hold you to that. It can be outdated stuff as well. Okay. So again, a maximum of 5 cards till the end of September, and that'll be in Judy's Paper Crafting community. So again, I will post it in there as a reminder, and we'll get going with that. All right. I think that's about it. So, excuse me. So today we're going to work on the Peaceful Deer. I've got a couple of samples here I want to show you, and we're going to make a couple of quick and easy cards. All right, so let me just see if I can get this to come up on my iPad. Excuse me. Okay. I have everything but a picture. Why do I not have a picture? Well, that's kind of strange, eh? Oh, there we go. Now it's frozen. And it's all blurry. Okay, I hope you guys are better than that on your end. All right, okay, so let me turn the camera down, and we'll get started. Da, da, da. Oh no, my cards are falling. Oh yeah, so just a reminder. Oh, excuse me. My name is Judy Menlove, and you can go on my website at judyspapercrafts.stampinup.net. And if you want to contact me, you can do it through there, or you can also just send me an email at jmenlove@rogers.com. If you want to place an order until August 31st, this will be the host code, PHUY2KZV. All right. Okay, let's move this down a little bit. Let's turn on some lights. Come on, lights. Oh, this lamp, I think this lamp's on its last legs. Okay. You think we have weather coming in, eh? Oh, wow. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Okay. So this is the Peaceful Deer stamp set. You guys see okay? I'll move this up a little bit. There. Okay. So this is a Peaceful Deer stamp set. It comes with 20 stamps. So there's some deer. There's a little rabbit, and he's cute. Some trees. Merry Christmas. Let's celebrate. There's a little wreath that goes around the deer. Some snowflakes and a few sentiments. So it's a really nice stamp set. And along with the stamp set, it is the Deer Builder Punch. So not sure if you can see that. Okay, so you get the deer. I think that's his nose, but I'm not really sure. I haven't used that yet, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably his nose, but I don't know. And then the antlers. Okay, so that's kind of cute too. Okay. All right, so here's a couple of samples that I've made. All right. So these are kind of the same card. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Just bear with me a minute. Excuse me. So both these cards use the Bedazzling 6x6 paper. That is part of the celebration. So you can get this free with a $60 order. And I'm also using the Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper that is also free with a $60 order. So I'm just going to show you that. I'm going to move this up again so you can see it all, hopefully. All right, so here's some deer. I really think these are really cute. And on the other side is just black and red. And then, of course, we have the diagonal stripes, which is very nice, very Christmassy looking to me. And then some trees. Okay, so they're tree trunks, I guess I should say they are. And just some red and black again. And some really nice bright snowflakes. Some little green trees. And some little white, I don't know if they're snowflakes or just little dots, but they're cute. And then we have big snowflakes on the green paper. And just a pattern on the other side. And diagonal stripes here, checks. And then some deer on the other side. Okay, so you get 2 sheets of each one of those papers I showed you. So again, good value. Get it for free with a $60 order. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So this is the Designer Series paper. That was from the Peaceful Prints. And this little strip here is the dazzling. I can't remember what it's called. Bedazzling paper. And then I've taken a little piece of white. And I don't know if you can see that. I've embossed it. So I tried it with just a plain white, and it just kind of didn't do anything for me. So I embossed it with the, what did I use? The Wintry mini embossing folder. Okay. The Wintry embossing folder comes in a set of 2. One is like branches. Okay. And the other one is like snowflakes. Okay. All right. So the one we're going to make today is along the same line as these 2. So again, it's just going to be the Peaceful DSP. And yeah, you know what? I'm really sorry. My brain's just not functioning. I'm still not 100%. And I'm out of practice with this now because I've missed you guys. I haven't seen you or heard from you for 2 weeks. So anyways, so just forgive me if I'm nattering on and on about nothing. I do apologize. All right, so let's get started and we'll make this one. I have everything all cut out, so we don't have to waste time there. So I'm using the heavy, the thick white cardstock. So again, it's 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. Okay. And then the DSP is cut at 3 inches by 5.5. I'm going to glue that on there. And then I'm going to take this little piece. This is just 1 inch by 5.5. And I'm just going to add that on that. And then I took this little piece, 1 1/4 inches by 5.5, and I embossed it with the Wintry, with the Snowflake one. All right, and I'm just going to put that there. So let me get busy. And my glue has disappeared. Oh, that's very interesting. I have such a mess here once again. Hey, glue, where are you? All right, well, I've got this glue, but I think this glue's, oh no, I think this is it. The other one fell over. Okay. All right, I'm with it now, I think. All right. So we're just gonna glue that. Nope, just a minute. I got some glue on my mat. And I don't want my card to stick to my mat, heaven forbid. There we go. You know, sometimes you just have one of those days where it doesn't matter what you do. Okay, that's done. And then for this piece, I'm finding that the glue is not working that well. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus, okay? And sometimes this works for me, sometimes it doesn't. So I find this is adhering much better than the glue on this for some reason. I don't know why, but when I tried to glue it earlier, it just didn't seem to glue very well. So, and if you get any glue hanging over the edge, you just fold it in, any of the tape. Okay, now I just kind of want to have that over a little bit. I don't think I've done one of these straight yet. Excuse me. All right, straight. It looks pretty good. And if it's not straight, so be it. All right, and then I'm just going to glue this white embossed piece on. And we'll just glue him right to the edge there. Move that up a little bit. All right. All right, what do you think? Okay. So now we're going to take this little piece. This is 3 inches by 4 inches. And this is real red, and it is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it's just a 1/4 inch bigger than this 3 by 4. So I'm going to take Sahara sand. Let me move this down a little bit. There. And I'm going to take these snowflakes that are in here. I need a block. All right, Sahara sand. And we're just going to stick them wherever we want. We're going to stamp off a little bit up here too. Now stamp off a little bit over there. And we'll just do one more here. All right. So that is that. Don't need Sahara sand anymore. And I have a little scrap piece of paper. And we're going to use this little reindeer. It says, "Oh, what fun." Oh, excuse me. And I need a block for that too. Oh, come here, block. Okay. Oh, I don't need one that big. Yeah, maybe I do. Okay, and we're going to stamp him in the real red. Okay. And we are going to, I'm just going to wipe this off because the red is I mean, look at, you can see it. It just goes pinker and pinker every time you use the red, which is fine. You can still use it. It doesn't hurt the stamp. I just don't particularly care for the color, but that's the way it is. And then the punch, here is the punch. So you have to line them up as best you can. And you guys see that okay? No. All right. His leg's a little, his leg didn't come out that well, but it was a little stiffed. There we go. There he is. His little leg seems to be a little shaky there, but that's okay. And I need to stamp. We're going to stamp "Let's Celebrate." Oh, maybe I'll stamp "Merry Christmas" instead. There's a little "Merry Christmas." I need another block. And stamp that down here. There we go. I'm just going to wipe that off because it is also red. And then I can put the red ink away before I put my hand in it. And then we're just going to pop this guy with some dimensionals. And I'm just going to get my tool pick here. Now we'll just put one there, and we'll put one up on his head, and we'll put one there. Ooh, that one broke. I probably cut it, that's why. Yes, I had cut it. Okay. And then we'll peel the back off. So anyways, I hope you guys are all enjoying this weather. The heat. I hope you're all not too hot. I hope you all have air conditioning. We were at the cottage, and I gotta tell you, it was dreadful up there. You couldn't even, you really couldn't even move. As soon as you moved, you were sweating. Although we did have the lake, so that was good. Okay, and then we're gonna take some ribbon. Not that ribbon. This ribbon. This ribbon is this called anything? This is real red, and you can see that it's kind of like the new In Colors, okay? So it's like a see-through, all right? So, scissors. I need scissors. All right, so we're just gonna tie the cheap and dirty bow today. We're not even going to tie a bow. We're just going to tie a knot. So I'm just going to take a glue dot, excuse me, and glue it on the back to hold the ribbon in place. And I don't like it there, so I want to move it up just a touch. No, still don't like it there. There we go. All right, let's do it this way. There, that's where I want it, right there. Okay. And another glue dot for the other side. And that's nice and straight. Oh boy. There we go. Oh my goodness, I'm just not having a good day today. Let's see if that's straight now. Okay, now I need another little piece. Now we're just going to feed that under there. And we're just going to tie it in a little knot. There we go. Much easier than trying to tie a bow, right? And then we'll just snip this end. And we'll snip this end too. There we go. And we will glue it on to the real red piece of cardstock. Now remember, this is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and the white is 3 by 4. Okay, and then, excuse me, I have to wipe my glue off. He's all coming up the top here. And again, if you don't wipe the top of your glue off, it gets all icky and doesn't come out very well. Okay, and we're going to pop this on with dimensionals. Did you go in the lake to cool off? Are you kidding me? For those of you who don't know me that well, we've had this cottage for, I don't know, 18 years. And I've only been in the lake once. I don't like lakes. They're pretty to look at, but I don't want to go in them. And the only reason I happened to go in the lake once was because I fell out of the kayak. So other than that, yeah, I don't go in the lake. And then I thought, you know what? I had the boys, my grandchildren were up on the weekend. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll go in the lake because it was so stinking hot. And everybody was saying how nice the water was. And of course, I'd left my bathing suit at home. So that's my excuse for that weekend. Maybe next year. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Often wonder why not just cut a frame out of the real red instead of using a whole piece. Yeah, you could do that. You could just cut the frame out and reuse the other piece. Matter of fact, I do that sometimes with my gold foil and my foil paper. Just because it's a little more expensive than the cardstock. Maureen, you get motion sickness, so no lakes for you. Wow, that's too bad. How are you? Okay, so that's that card done. And what else do we have? All right, we're gonna wing this one kind of, I think. I've got this one all cut out too. So I wanted to show you. We're going to kind of muck around with this. So on this paper, on the DSP that comes with there, we have a small above ground pool for the grandsons. Temperature was 88 the other day. Yeah, I know. It's been incredible. Okay, anyway, so as you can see, the deer go one way and then they go the other way. So you can punch. Oh, I keep losing my voice. Let me cut this out here. So this deer here is not the right one. You know, you gotta laugh at yourself or you'll go nuts, right? Let's see, is this the right one? Yes, okay. So he fits in here. And I need my little Post-it note trick because I cut him too small. So the little post-it note trick is you just stick it on there, and then you can play with that. I want the other side, though. There. All right. Oh, you're in Toronto. Oh, yeah, Maureen, you're in here for the for the big extravaganza on the weekend, right? So that's nice. So how are you enjoying the heat? Somebody showed, yes, okay, I was going to show you that too, Jean. There's 2 ways to do it. Okay, so we're going to line him up as best we can. And you have to look at him this way to line him up. Okay, so there he is. And then this one goes the other way. So I've been all over the internet, excuse me, and Pinterest. So it seems that there are 2 ways to cut this guy out with your punch. One is to hold it up to the window or to the light and see where he is and then do it, which quite frankly didn't work for me. Could be because I'm in the dungeon down here. The other way was to cut, here it is. Okay, so this is just a piece of paper, and I believe it's 5.5 by something, I don't know. And then it's scored at 2 3/4, okay? And then I punched it, okay? So I put the, did this way. So I put the punch in and punched it. I actually had to stand up because it was hard to get through 2 pieces of cardstock with the punch. This piece of paper I'm using has been discontinued. All I know that I think it was the Pampered Stamper. She was using not cellophane, but like cellophane. I can't think of the word. So like cellophane, but I found it just a little too floppy. So I just used a piece of discontinued cardstock. Okay. So what they do is you line this up. Oh, it's just, I need to trim a little bit off the top here. So you line him up as best you can. It might take a few minutes, so don't rush it. I'm going to rush it because I know you guys don't want to sit here all day and watch me do this. I don't know, I have a hard time getting the ears lined up and the legs. I can get one or the other lined up, but no, I don't seem to be able to do both. All right, that's good enough. Okay. And then I just took a clip, a binder clip. Okay. And then turn him over. And I have anything will do. You can use a pen, you can use a pencil. I use a Stampin Right chalk marker, which is white. Okay, and it's like chalk. And then you just kind of go around. Now remember, this is the back, so if you muck it up, it doesn't really matter. If you get ink all over it, it doesn't matter. So I know I'm making a big mess here, but, and his tail. I think his ears and his legs are the most important parts. So then you take the clip off, and then you have him like that, and then you line him up again as best you can. And again, I'm not sure that this chalk marker is the best thing to use, but it was all I had. You can see the, yeah, you can see the white. If I had used a pencil, you wouldn't have been able to see it. Yeah, my lights are okay. All right, we'll try that and see what happens. And then we turn them over. Keep your fingers crossed. There we go. Not bad. His leg's a little chopped off there on the right, but all in all, not too bad. Next time, I'll have to remember to move him over a little bit that way. All right. So that's how you do that. And for now, I'm going to use the Snowflake Dsp from the Perfect Peaceful. I can never remember what that paper is called. Oh my goodness. Should be really easy. Peaceful Prints. Should be easy, you know, it's just printed paper. It's peaceful because it matches the stamp set, which is Peaceful Deer. But for some reason, I can't remember. Okay. And again, this piece of paper is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it covers the entire front. I took the trees. This is also from the Peaceful Prints paper, and I cut it out with, oh, I've got it now, it's gone. I cut it out with one of the rectangular dies, okay? And then this is just a piece of black cardstock, and I just kind of measured that and just did a little bit bigger than this piece. I don't know what size it is. It's just a little bit bigger than this piece. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Where's my cloth? All right. And then we're just going to glue that on that. And then I think I'm just going to glue that. I don't think I'm going to pop it because I want to pop the deer. And if you have too much pop, then I don't know. I just don't like too much popped. Yeah, so he'll kind of go like that. Oh, there's lines here on this paper. Maybe I can actually get it straight. You never know, eh? Okay, so we have a little deer here and a little deer down here. And I'm going to take this sentiment that says, oh, I can't read it. It says, wishing you a wonderful year and friendships dear. Do I want that one? No. You know what? Oh, yeah, this will do. Do I have another scrap piece of paper? Da, 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 da. Okay, I need to get a scrap piece of paper. This will do nicely. So we're going to stamp this in the real red. No, what was I going to do? Stamp it in the real red or the green? What do you think? Should I stamp the sentiment in the red or the green? Oh, no. Maybe I'll do it in the red. And I need another block. And we'll stamp him. Wishing you a wonderful year and friendships dear. And then I am going to, I have the Tasteful Labels dies. And I think I'm going to use this circle here. I shouldn't have moved that up higher. Maybe it'll fit in a small one. No. All right, we're going to stamp it again. Guys, I didn't do a very good job. Okay. All right, and I'm going to close this up. Get my little mini cut and emboss machine. And where's my little piece of paper? Here we go. There you go. Put that there, put that there. Oh, where's the big one? There There we go. Oh, that fits much better. Yeah, let's see if I can turn this here. Well, that's pretty. See how it's all decorative around the edge there? All right. Okay, and I was going to take the other red ribbon. This one, okay, so this one, as you can see here, they're both real red. This one is sheer, okay, and this one is solid. All right, so this one, I'm just going to stick I think I'll just stick some tape on it on the back. Like that. And I'm just going to run a couple pieces like so. I just want to trim that. We'll trim that. Whoop. Trim that. There we go. This is too big. I don't like it. So we will fix that up. If at first you don't succeed, I've been trying that a lot today, as you can see, but that's okay. I just want the ribbon to kind of just add a little bit of something here. I'm just going to trim it a little bit shorter here. These are not my ribbon scissors, so they're not cutting that great. There we go. And I'm going to pop that up. Excuse me. I'm going to put the deer down here. Get out of there. And that one up there. And pop that up there like that. Okay, and then we'll put some oh, where's my thing? Mini dimensionals on the deer. One on his head. I'm not putting any on his legs because you would have to cut these, and I think this will be fine just the way it is. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a good time. I can't believe that Labor Day is just around the corner. And then we'll be into fall. And then before we know it, we'll be into winter. I'm already depressed just thinking about it. Okay, we'll put that one there. And we'll peel these off. And we'll put that one up there. All right. Okay, what do you think of that one? Green. Oh, Maureen, yeah, you're a little late, or maybe I just went ahead and didn't wait. All right, so I wanted to ask you, so I did this card, and I did this one. So this one has crumb cake, and this one has white. Which one do you think looks better? I really can't decide. Okay, so now I've made a mess here again. Oh, excuse me. Where's my other cards? Okay. All right, we're just going to move this way up here. So we have this one. lost the other one. Oh, here he is. And this one. And then these two. And again, these ones are all the same. They just have some DSP on them and a piece on the outside that I embossed, and then that bedazzled paper. So they're all the same. They just have different stamps on them. Sharon likes the white. Yeah, I think I do too. I thought the crumb cake might be nice, but I do think I like the white better. Only because I did these two, and I wasn't sure how I felt about the white. But so then I did crumb cake on that one, but I think I do like the white more on that. But anyways, all right. So I'm gonna come back up here, maybe, so I can say goodbye. Turn my lights off. All right. All right. Okay. Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me today and putting up with me and my, some days you're just kind of off, eh? You just, I don't know. Anyways, I couldn't really get into it today, but hopefully next week for sure. I have no idea what we're going to do next week, but I'm sure it will be wonderful and exciting. So again, just a reminder, Judy's Paper Crafts, Judy's Paper Crafting Community. I'm getting very confused. Judy's Paper Crafting Community, up to a maximum of 5 cards. You have until the end of the month, the end of September to do them. And then we'll have a little draw. Again, the only rule is Stampin' Up! Product. Doesn't matter if it's current or outdated, okay, or retired. So,